What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Spirit Baby Kid, and we back with another timeless general message. 9 times out of 10, if you are here right now, this message is probably meant for you. So take what resonate, leave the rest out. Everything's for the highest good, no harm, none, no deception, no trickery. Let's dive right into it. Smudge my space, give you a little smoke, cleanse my cards a little bit. Dive into this general message. Once again, 9 times out of 10, if you come across this message, it's probably meant for you. So take a resonate, leave the rest out. Everything for the highest good, no harm, none, no deception, no trickery. Start off by praying. Thank you, absolute source, spirit guides, and all divine beings that willing to come through at this time to send us healing messages and anything else for the highest good, no harm, none, with the most benevolent outcomes. Please, Archangel Michael, come in and protect us from any negative interference, any negative influences, or anything else that might try to negatively affect us on all time, space, places, dimensions, and realities. Anything being sent towards us, any hisses, curses, spells, entities, voodoo, black magic, or any negatively affecting energies, please ask that they be returned back to sender for the highest good and most benevolent outcomes. Please remove all other negative energies off of us that are negatively affecting us for the highest good and harm, none, with the most benevolent outcomes. Please protect this space and anyone else watching me at this time throughout all time, space, places, dimensions, and realities. Amen, amen, amen. For the highest good and harm, none, with the most benevolent outcomes. Ooh, my body on fire, so let's dive right into it. Let's see what messages we get. And light us an incense, get us some positive vibes flowing through. See what spirit and our spirit guides, our angels got to tell us today. I'm gonna first dive into the wild unknown archetype deck to see what messages we get. 222 on the clock. As I say that, you might be seeing 222. It's good. Another sign that this message is for you. Let's dive right into the wild unknown archetype deck. I mean, wild unknown archetype deck. So we got a card I ain't never seen before. This one took me a minute. I'm saying, like, what the world? But the first card we got is Thanatos. Thanatos. You see, we got webs. Webs. The next card we got is Apocalypsis. Trippy cards. I'm talking about trippy. And the final one is the Gem. Dive right into it. Let's see what messages we get. First card is Thanatos. There it is. Oh, okay. So I'm feeling this is removing everything off of us that's gonna lead us into our true self. Period. That's like whole message of this card. I'm finna tell you why. So the first card we had is Thanatos. 4, 5, 6 on the clock. As I say that, you could be seeing 4, 5, 6. Thanatos, and it ultimately means death. Death. This card means death. It is tempting to oversimplify death and sum it up as transformation, but the true archetypal resonance of Thanatos cannot be easily assimilated or contained. Death is ongoing and omnipresent, an internal response to the gift of birth. Witnessing the ending of another being, creature, phase, or stage has deep consequences for the psyche. We are forever changed by Thanatos as it sweeps us under its wings, making us relinquish control in every form. It leaves a mark of ash upon our heart, signifying we have touched the cups of the underworld and will return to the land of the living eventually, with more compassion and wisdom to share. This capacity is needed in our world. One who has faced the annihilation of Thanatos can face anything. When this card appears, it signifies an initiation into the underworld, which is your personal, underworld, your personal fears, your personal lower self, your personal lower world, your personal hell. You're being initiated to, but it's not an initiation that's, oh, you're going to hell. This is an initiation for you to ultimately be reborn into a new self. You know what I'm saying? You got to walk through it and see it exactly for what it is so it can be reborn. So in light, it means grieving, mourning, and bearing witness to all that is. So mourning the old, it's a grieving of the old. It's a final closing of one chapter into another. It is the final, it's it. The cycle over. The situation over. Now you finna be initiated so you can understand why you learned all these lessons and ultimately transform them into higher learning. There are those with a great gift for navigating There are those with a great gift for navigating Thanatos energy. Thankfully, we find these generous souls in emergency rooms, hospitals, hospice centers, and the like. So this might be real death. But it ain't always, I'm getting it, it's not that at all. It's a death of self that's leading you into the true discovery of self, which is the truth. Facing Thanatos, death, leads us to aletheia, truth. So this death, or this sun cycle process and initiation into the underworld, which is your lower self, your hidden fears, your lower self, is leading you to transmute all of it and transform it into higher. You never really die, you get transformed, but you can't sum it up. It's just transformation, as it says, because it's ongoing. You know what I'm saying? Once you get used to that ongoing energy of death, which is the end of a cycle, end of a situation, end of a person sometimes even, but just knowing everything, not everything, but some things have to come to an end so they can be reborn into higher things. So apocalypsis is the next card. So with this death is going to ultimately lead into you removing the veil of deception. That's what this card means. Apocalypsis, removing the veil of deception. So death to illusion, lies, it's heavy. Death to illusion, lies, and trickery, or whatever the case may be. You might have felt like you going blind spiritually, but now it's a death to that, and it's gonna lead to this removal of deception, so you can oh my God, it's gonna lead to this removing of deception to lead you into the truth. That's what this death process is all about. Remove the deception, which is going to lead you into your true self. Apocalypsis indicates a particularly painful time, one that unfolds when two disparate dynamics occur simultaneously, pulling the psyche in seamlessly opposing direction. The first is a lifting of the veil. This means truths that have been kept in the dark are revealed, seen, and unearthed. No matter how relieving it is to witness them coming to the light, an element of despair and grief follows. The second dynamic is the regeneration that comes from wreckage of the revealed truth. So it's a death. It's a death to all falseness, all illusions, false narratives. It's giving heavy into a major cycle that was keeping you trapped in, falseness. The second dynamic is the regeneration that comes from the wreckage of the revealed truth. The old narratives break and a new story forms. Apocalypse energy is similar to a forest fires. Devastation for the sake of regeneration. The veil lifts and we seek who and what has been hiding. From the nakedness of the truth, a child is born. Have faith in the process. Hold on to your center. That is the only way. So when light, the unknown becomes known and guides the way. So now you gonna know. Time to step into the known from everything that's been hidden from you. The illusions being removed and you seeing everything for the truth and knowing which way you want to go, which it should be the truth. So this card has a strong relationship to Aletheia. If both cards appear in one reading, you got some real uncovering to do. Take heed. But we got Thanatos too. So instead of some real uncovering to do, it's a major death process to a cycle that's coming to an end. But, like they saying, you're going to have to do the grieving. But this grieving only is leading you to understand that now you have the full truth in front of you to walk towards. All kinds of things will be revealed during a time of apocalypses. From big global lies to little white ones that lace the bedroom sheets. Brace yourself for the horse of the truth to storm your every field. So the truth finna come out. It's the death to people lying to you. You being blocked away from the truth. The truth finna come out. I don't know what the truth might be. Take how it resonate. Good, bad, ugly. The truth you need. All of it gonna be the truth you need because the truth is always needed. But it's like majorly finna happen now. It's like no more of these lies being told. We ain't finna keep this cycle up. We ain't finna keep the currents over this man or girl face no more. Now it's time for you to see this shit for what it is. Now it's time for you to finally see it for what it is and you step into this new beginning. Fuck it. The cycle over with. Now it's time for you to face the reality. What you gonna do with it then? Final card we have is the Gem. $13 on the clock as I say that. This death is leading you to your true self. I ain't want to say it before because but this death, the lies that have been told about you, the lies that you've believed about yourself, the illusions, everything, they're being removed so you can enter this new cycle of you fully understanding yourself. You fully understanding where your treasure truly lies, and it's you. So the gem, the gold, and the inner treasure. There are infinite names for the gem. It is also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, and the gold. One thing for certain is that it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. So the truth is found, is going to be deep, 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 deep. Remember, they always cover the truth up with a whole bunch of lies and illusions. One thing's for certain is that it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. For example, a diamond in the rough, which you are. You around all these lies, all this falseness and illusions, and people finna realize whole time you've been the truth. You've been the gem. You've been that. Even you've been around all these lies, deceptions, illusions, falseness, ways of the world. Just to truly realize that whole time what I've been looking for, what I've been, tricked out of is me knowing that I'm the true gem. I'm the one. I'm the talent. I'm the star. It ain't outside of me. It's directly into me. And anything that's been causing illusions, blockages, falseness, lies that distort your way of viewing that you are the gem, that cycle being closed is over with. It's So it's time for you to step into your energy and your power of knowing that you is that. If you done been around nothing but ugliness and you want to be different from the ugliness, you obviously got to be the diamond in the rough. Especially if you don't let anything taint you, but it really creates more pressure to create more of what you want out of the world. The gem always stands in contrast to its surroundings. You can't find it when you are amongst comfort and pleasantries. Precious stones develop slowly deep in the earth amid pressure and darkness. Discovering the gem requires a descent beneath the surface, which is the unknown, which is the underworld. You get what I'm saying? Discovering the gem requires a descent beneath the surface where there is no definite map. Yet the longing to touch the true gem within us is so strong that we cannot help but seek out its radiance. Your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any other in the entire world. Keep digging. Page 177. You could be seeing 77 a lot. So, unique, shining, generative, and irreplaceable. This depth is finna kill away everything, every cycle, person, place, thing, negativity, anything that's gonna lead you away from understanding how irreplaceable you are, how much you are the gem, how unique you are. Because obviously the universe letting you know it's a lot of filters, illusions, and all types of distortions that's not letting you see yourself for what you truly are. So now the universe is finna take you into the descent of the underworld, into the descent of the unknown, so you can ultimately find your way back into your true self. In mythology, the diamond is often linked to the daemon, or inner light, that leads us toward our true self, our purpose, and our destiny. So the universe removing all cycles, all negativity, all constructs, and anything that's in the way from our true purpose, destiny, and our inner light. The moments of your life that glimmer are clues to where the gem resides. Don't covet the sparkling diamond of another. The gem is like a fingerprint never to be repeated again. Find yours. So all illusions, all distortions, and anything else that's distorting your point of view of yourself, that's seeing you as unique, or how the divine sees you, is totally being ripped away. Death and destruction is being caused to that, so you can regenerate yourself into your true form, which is the gem, the unique one, the shining one, the talent, and your own inner treasure. The world can't give it to you because you put it into the world. Get it? So you gotta tap into the love of self. The universe is removing everything that's negatively affecting your love for self, and you seeing yourself how the universe sees you. Ganesh coming through, removing obstacles. Moving obstacles. Next deck is Beyond Lumeria. Let's see what messages we get from Beyond Lumeria. For the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. So the first card that just flew out, Throat Chakra. Throat Chakra. First card came out, express your truth. Express your truth. The universe is pulling you into your inner self so you can express your inner self, your truth, not the world's truth, not what the world is distorting you to be. No, expressing your uniqueness, expressing your truth. Realm Bridger and transformation, heavy transformation at this time. With every death comes a transformation. So the first card I said, once again, Throat Chakra, expressing your truth, tapping into that Throat Chakra energy, express your truth. Your unique shine, your unique gifts, your unique destiny, your unique path. Universe needs you to express that at this time. Do the things that's putting you more into alignment with it. So number 7, Throat Chakra, express your truth. Expression, communication, your own creative language, sharing your spirit, accepting your originality, your truth, and authenticity. This is going to destroy and bring deaths to the distortions, the illusions that have either been placed on you or you placed upon yourself. You expressing your own unique truth. This chakra is the origin of expression. It is the source of life that sparks. It is the source of the life spark that inspires our aliveness and strokes the creative fires in others. This is the outer sheen of our inner being, the glowing song of our soul. On the winds of our flight to understanding more of who we are. Connect to the cruise of your potential and take it further than you could have imagined. As spirit fuses into the tangible, it actualizes as a platform for greater experiences, and new facets are sculpted, seeded, and shared as a fractal of light in the form of our own unique language. To restore your throat chakra, be truthful with yourself about how you are really feeling. If you always act in integrity and follow your heart-centered truth, some unhealthy connections or aspects of your life may fall away, and you will be in complete alignment with your path. In this way, your internal psychic navigation system will become strengthened. Your purpose will be clear, and you will inspire others through the sparkle of your deep inner knowing. The theme of this is how you share your spirit in your unique language. So figure out ways, 2112 on the clock as I say that. Find the ways to express your uniqueness. You could be a tarot reader, sharing your gifts. You could be an artist, a musician, whatever the case may be. Find ways to express your truth so you can change the narrative from what's just there. If you don't speak up, if you don't express yourself, people are just going to think whatever they see. But if you stand up and express yourself, the truth has to outshine the deception and lies. Next card we got is number 41, the Ram Bridger. Number 41. Ram Bridger. Visionaries, archetypes of the future, information from other realms, bridging the seen with the unseen, inspiration, seeding a new earth, traversing different states of consciousness, birthing ideas from subtle reality, and journeying. Have you ever felt that there is more that meets the eye in the perception we call reality? That there is more going on beyond the scenes? Do you ever glimpse beyond your physical senses and wonder if what they perceive is just the tip of the iceberg? Do you ever get visions or insights just as you are falling off to sleep? Do you dream in colors that are more vibrant than you have experienced in walking life? As you raise your vibration and explore different states of consciousness, you may experience phenomena you might have believed only happened in fantasy stories. Through meditation and journeying, we invite a greater awareness of the subtle realities. These realms can be amazing places to bring through pioneering ideas, creativity, and to explore the edges of the universe. This card is about bridging the seen and the unseen. You are the pioneer of your life. The way forward may be in your dreams or visions. You might find it useful to do automatic writing or intuitive drawing to capture some of the more lucid information. Be creative and don't take on the opinions of others. It takes time to think and do things a whole other way. After all, as the saying goes, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. The universe wants you to express yourself in a whole different way. It's time to be way creative. If the way the world think it should be, others' opinions or anything else, find your own unique way to express your truth and the different things that the universe are sending you, the different signs, synchronicity, messages, whatever the case may be. Figure out your own way to express this. Don't listen to what the world should be telling you, or don't listen to what somebody else should be telling you. Do it your own unique way with your own creativity. It wouldn't be creative if you were doing it how the world wants you to do. And it takes time to learn how to do something a new way. So give yourself grace also as you try to figure out how to express your truth in new ways. Final card is transformation. Number 53. Transformation. Self-nurturing, going within, time alone, being present with your feelings, cocooning. So this isn't just about even your creative skills or expressing yourself. Highlight it, because whatever you feeling at the time, all of it should be able to be expressed. You don't want to repress or do anything else that's going to hinder you expressing your full truth. But at this time, you giving yourself the self-nurturing you need and going through this transformation so you can figure out new ways to express your truth, new ways to express your emotion, new ways to express the things that you are experiencing throughout your life. So self-nurturing, going within, time alone, being present with your feelings, cocooning before the butterfly, being gentle on yourself, an angelic embrace. So she started talking about the painting at first. This painting started with the name. I needed a hug, so I painted one. During this creation process, the image underwent a profound transformation that paralleled the journey I was taking deep within myself. This card signifies going inwards and being truly present with wherever you are in your process. So then, I don't know how long it said I need to charge my phone. So I'm gonna restart. But this card started with the name. I needed a hug, so I painted one. During this creation process, the image underwent a profound transformation that paralleled the journey I was taking deep within myself. This card signifies going inwards and being truly present with wherever you are in your process. And this telling you, be present regardless of which stage. And the universe letting us know we're going through a heavy death process at this stage. So being present with the grieving and all of the other emotions that come up, because all of them are valid. You see, she painted a whole picture expressing her truth. Painted a whole picture of her needing a hug. Obviously, she was going through her own death process. And she needed a hug at the time to let her know that she was going to make it through. Figure out ways to express your truth. When you're grieving, saddest, anger, whatever the case may be, figuring out ways is going to better help express your truth, which ultimately is going to help you get through the healing process. It emits a sense of self-nurture in a space that is held as a container for a delicate and vulnerable gestation periods. The final image is filled with blessings like an angelic embrace. This care emanates from the being, implying that she is creating it for herself. The most powerful healing comes from a place of presence and acceptance for all that doesn't try to fix anything or push things away. Feel whatever you need to feel. It may be hard to be present with some parts of yourself. Bring them into a cocoon of gentle self-love and reflection, and insight will come. The shadows can be released and your heart space will soften. Cry or be angry if this is what you are holding on to, and laugh at the hilarious, ironic, divine perfection of it all. Everything happens for a reason, you guys. The Five of Raphael, which is the Five of Cups, is staring me in my face. So you might be going through heavy feelings of regret, but you're releasing them at this time. But at this time, you are in the Five of Cups energy of you not necessarily dying away with your emotions, but you sitting in that sadness and regret and fully accepting that's how you feel at this time. And you fully accepting it and giving yourself the self-love and nurturing that you need is going to lead you out of this Five of Cups energy until you giving yourself the self-nurturing and healing you need into a transformation, which 9 times out of 10 is going to lead you to a 10 of Cups. But we haven't even tapped on the tarot yet, but that's what's staring in my face. 5 of Cups. Everything happens for a reason. Accept every phase of your life and know that every death, rebirth, healing, transformation, whatever the case may be, happens for a reason. It may be hard to be present with some parts of yourself. Bring them into a cocoon of gentle self-love and reflection, and insight will come. The shadows can be released and your heart space will soften. Cry or be angry if this is what you are holding on to, and laugh at the hilarious, ironic, divine perfection of it all. This card beacons you beyond your constructed outer self, where you can delve into the beautiful abyss of your being. Reveal in the twilight before the dawn and let your wings unfurl. Once you fully accept all this, the good, bad, and the ugly, then you transform and you get to fully let your wings fly, because you was able to embrace it and send healing, loving energy to every part of it. Now it's strong enough to fully fly. That's deep. Let me pull out my handmade oracle, just about 3 cards out of here to give us some, you know, additional messages, and then we'll dive into the Angel Tarot to close it off. Water spirit, go with the flow. Universe might be wanting you to tap into a water spirit at this time. I remember speaking on those before. Yemiya, Poseidon, mermaids, whatever the case may be, for the highest good and the harm none, tapping into that water spirit and finally flowing with this energy, flowing with it, releasing everything that needs to be released and flowing with the new. Accept yourself. It's time to flow and accept yourself. Accept yourself. It's time to accept yourself. Water spirit, go with, oh, that's the Lemurian energy. As I'm saying, water spirit, they go to mermaid right there. That's that Lemurian energy. Tap into yourself. You might be a water spirit yourself, not even knowing it. You resonate or flow heavily with water. So it's time to tap into that water spirit that you have and fully accept yourself. Fully accept yourself, which is going to lead you into this transformation, which is going to lead for you to have your wings fly out finally, because you finally accepted every single part of yourself. Final card, illusions. Yes, it's time to go with the flow with this water spirit. Accept yourself and remove the illusions that keep you blocked, that keep you from not accepting yourself. Go with the flow. What more can I say? Go with the flow. It's time to tap into the water spirit that you got. You might be a water spirit. You might come from Lemuria. You might have a past life in Lemuria. It might be a water spirit around you trying to guide you at this time. Your own spirit might be guiding you at this time. 222 on the clock, as I say that. Go with the flow. Accept yourself. Every part of yourself. Everything that comes up, accept it. Know that it is part of your journey, and remove the illusions, which is lower emotions, negativity, guilt about yourself, shame about yourself. Remove all these illusions and fully accept yourself as a divine, unique, radiant being. Your experiences don't make you. Your experiences are only there to teach you lessons and grant you with higher learning. Remove the illusions that try to keep themselves attached onto you, which keep you in these lower timelines, will keep you from not fully accepting yourself. Release the illusions and accept the truth. An illusion is not the truth. The truth is you are a perfect divine being made in God's grace and God's perfect eyes. He knew you was going to make mistakes. He knew you was going to do this and do that. So all the illusions of you thinking you a bad person, all this, all that, the ways of the world, all this, all that, it's time to fully close out this cycle of all these illusions and fully accept yourself. What messages can we get to close this off, archangels? Yeah, so tap into either your water spirit or it's a water spirit that's trying to tap onto you. Victory. You're going into a victory. Congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on to the next project. This cycle is over with. You've done, regardless, you're going to have a victory when it comes to you standing up in your truth and fully accepting yourself. The victory is yours. The universe is letting you know that. This one cycle, you have got victory over it because you've seen the lies, the illusions, the falseness, and you fully accepted yourself and fully accepted your truth. And now you're moving into a higher, better cycle. Is that rain? Yep. Is that rain? Yeah, now it's rain and water spirit. Come on now. 6 of Gabriel. Victory. You've done a wonderful job in this past cycle. You learned the lessons. Now it's time to remove the illusions and fully accept yourself and flow into this new cycle. It's raining. Being cleansed of the old and brought into the new. That's wild. It started raining. Let me get 2 more cards to close this off. Wow, it's raining. King of Ariel, King of Pentacles. Successful, stable, accomplished, and powerful. Your plans are working out very well. professional and financial success, using resources wisely. That's what the universe is leading you into. You standing up for yourself, accepting yourself is going to lead into this abundance, into this stability, into this success. That's what you're going towards. That's what you having victory in. Once you remove these illusions. Wow, it started raining. Let me get one more. Two of Michael. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. Success is yours. Let me get out the rain. I hope you have a I hope there was a message for you. Accept yourself. You're going into a new cycle at this time. The old cycles are being reborn. I mean, not reborn, are being destroyed, and you going into your most successful, abundant timeline. But you gotta fully accept yourself. Everything that you've done and learned, that they were only lessons to lead you into this higher timeline. So I hope that resonated. If you want a personal reading, email me at insomniacdreamsllc@gmail.com. Other than that, I hope you have a blessed, abundant timeline. Thank you, Absolute Source Spirit guys, and all divine beings that came through today to help us with this message. Amen, amen, amen.